everyone looked over the agenda?
Yes.
Can I get an approval for the consent of the agenda items, the minutes?
I'll make the.
Shanae?
I second it.
Shirley second, all in favor? All right, thank you.
We are going to let Ms. Lori Stafford review our financial report that you receive each month.
Good evening. Does that work? Okay. Good evening. This evening I'm reporting on the month of April. For the general fund, our receipts were 1.9 million. Our disbursements were 1.2 million. Obviously, that's a huge increase. And the receipts, that is due to the second payment from Impact Aid, which is pretty significant this month. I don't believe we're quite paid out at 100% yet. I think we might get a little bit more before the end of the year for Impact Aid, which is good news. Our ending fund balance is right at $6 million for the general fund. For our nutrition program, our receipts were $70,000, our disbursements at $64,000, with a healthy ending fund balance of $201,000. Our local capital outlay fund, we earned $11,000 in interest this month for an ending fund balance of $3.6 million. For our SPLOST and debt service funds, our SPLOST proceeds this month have actually increased about $18,000 over the prior month for a total of $116,000. We ended the month with $2.3 million for our SPLOST and debt service funds. For our budget to actual for this month for the general fund, we are 83% through the fiscal year. Our revenues or collections are at 90% because of the timing of the Impact Aid. Our expenditures are at 78%, which allows us room for our salary accruals, our summer salary accruals for the payouts of July and August for our teachers. One thing to note, our financial audit field work has slowed and it seems to be winding down. We do not have any official results yet. That'll be a few months maybe, but no significant issues have been noted to date. Later on this evening, I will have a recommendation regarding a transfer of the current funds for this fiscal year. And I believe that is it for the current fiscal year, Dr. Brooks.
Any questions on the previous financial report for April? In terms of, and I'm going to have Lori stay up, we're going to move into the budget and information only shortly. But on the agenda for attendance report, there were no significant changes in April except an increase in leave without pay for the number of employees who had exhausted their leave. So we do know that as we start plans for next year, hopefully we'll be able to continue to keep that at a minimum. But again, no significant changes other than that. And then moving on to information only, we have, as required by law, you must have two public budget hearings before you vote on the new budget for FY26. That is scheduled for May 20th. That is a called meeting, and that'll be a public hearing. And then also June 10th. Both of those are at 6 o'clock. And the plan is then to publish it in the newspaper and on June 26th be able to vote for the FY26 budget. And those are our scheduled public hearings. Do you have any questions about those meeting dates? Next, we will move into the presentation of the tentative budget, and this is what those public hearings will be on. And this is based on our expenses and revenues and what we expect in terms of property taxes so that we can move forward with planning for the new school year.
Okay. As we move away from the years of the ESSER and COVID funding, we did dig deep this year. We're happy to say that our millage rate will hold steady at the 16.99%, or mills. We do anticipate having the same number of positions in FY '26 that we've had in '25. Our staffing seems to be at a comfortable level. We were able to cut right at 4% of our budget. That is prior to the addition of the raise in the benefit rates. As you know, our state health insurance is moving to $1,885 per person per month, effective July 1st. So that is an issue moving into the new fiscal year. TRS is going up. With all of that being said, we did dig deep. We really cut the operations, but not so much as to not provide what we need. One of the things that you'll notice this year in the general fund budget is that I moved a line for capital outlay down to $500,000, and what that does is that just kind of brings what had previously been into maintenance and operations out to a place where we can really look at whether that's a long-term improvement or whether that's simply like an HVAC repair. We want to be able to pull that out and kind of be able to analyze that a little bit easier, and for y'all to be able to see that as well. Another thing to note for the capital projects fund and the debt service fund. The capital projects fund, we do project that to be right around $7 million. That includes both the monies that you have set aside for local capital outlay for future projects, as well as the SPLOST projects. And then the debt service fund, we anticipate by the end of FY '26, in accordance with our wishes over the last couple of years, we're always funding that next fiscal year's debt. We're always trying to stay at least 1 year ahead on on servicing our debt. That's been significant over the years. Let's see. A couple of other things you'll see later on in the evening. We are asking for FY '26 for the employer contribution to be 1% for CERT for the Core Bridge 403B retirement plan that we have just put into place. We're comfortable at 1%. We want to start there, and we also want that to be sustainable over time. I would love to see that grow. We want to start, get comfortable with it, and see what our participation looks like and move forward with that. And then, as mentioned, I would request that we transfer some cash out of the general fund account over to the local capital outlay LGIP account to both earn interest and provide some room to grow as y'all move into the next year of setting up your 5-year capital outlay facilities plan. Dr. Brooks, was there anything else that you wanted to highlight on the budget?
No, I think it's just an important reminder that our state and local funds typically cover our salary and benefits, and then our impact aid, that typically covers our operation expenses. We do know that impact aid is federally funded, and we are never promised to receive that, nor are we promised to receive it at a certain percentage. So that moving forward with building next year's budget with a 4% reduction was just to have a preventative approach in the event of any federal changes. We'd rather be good stewards of our funds and make sure that positions are sustainable, our salary scales are sustainable, our current work days are sustainable. We just always want to look ahead with that. And just as Lori said, funding our debt a year in advance so that we're always ahead of the curve in that. So again, for next year, we would notice no different in our services and what we offer. In terms of the number of school days, the number of students, the number of bus routes, things of that sort, and still being able to fund the required state increases for TRS retirement and for health insurance.
Right.
Do y'all have any questions on the tentative budget? And to our public, we have the public hearings, again, are on May 20th and June 10th. If you have questions or comments about the budget, that is an opportunity for you to come in and share those suggestions. This will also be published on our website for review as well. Thank you. Moving forward in information only, just want to make sure that our community and our board recognizes that last week was the week of teacher and employee appreciation for our public school educators. And thank you to our board for helping support our teachers by providing a delicious meal to all of our employees through Olive Garden. And we want to say thank you to our educators and all of our employees who help make a difference in the life of our children. Another exciting time that is coming up is this Thursday, May 15th, and that is our, I'm going to look at Dr. Rodriguez, This is our third annual military signing day, career signing day, and now we're adding educator signing day. So all of our students who have already committed to a branch of service, they will be signed and recognized. All of our students who have already committed to a career opportunity, for example, our students who are maybe working in the automotive program and completing that pathway, and they have full-time employment with Toyota or Ford, one of the areas that we do work-based learning with. If they've already been offered a full-time position, we will be honoring them with a career signing. And we will also this year be recognizing our students who are committed to becoming future teachers as we work to grow our own teachers that they can come back and serve our students. So that is May 15th, and we are excited about that. It is 10 a.m. Also, again, like we've done each summer, we have our summer literacy camp. This will be our third summer on summer literacy camp, and it is by invitation, and it is an opportunity for our elementary students to receive personalized instruction on reading. It is June 2nd through the 26th, and it's offered in partnership with our local library and Family Connections. So it's not just our educators working with our students on reading, it's also partnering with our parents and our community so that we can support them as they continue those strategies at home. So we are very excited about that, and Ms. Hurd and Family Connections already held their first family meeting and their parent meeting, and we look forward to our families who participate, and they get to also graduate with their students from this program. Next is our summer STEM camp, and that is May 27th through 29th for the elementary school. And again, we will have breakfast available. We provide lunch, provide transportation, and that registration has been made available through Class Dojo and through other means through social media as well. So we're excited that we are getting ready to begin summer and all of the supports that we offer for our students during that time. Do y'all have any questions about the opportunities available? The middle school, and theirs is also theirs is going to be next week, and they're doing theirs in line with some of their culminating activities for their classroom content. Moving forward, we're going to have Dr. Rodriguez with Teaching and Learning and Ms. Rembert as they recognize our Page 1 nominees for Chattahoochee County High School.
Okay, good evening. We are here to recognize and congratulate our seniors that were selected to be Page 1 Award nominees. They attended the 50th annual ceremony last month. These outstanding seniors that have displayed exemplary achievement were nominated by a staff member. They completed a lengthy application. They attended an interview with 3 panel judges, and then they were honored at the ceremony at the River Center for the Performing Arts last month, where they got on stage and had to introduce themselves. So our first nominee for Page 1 in the category of art is Ava Lawson. All right. Our Page 1 nominee in the category of athletics is Liberty Gasper. Page 1 nominee in the category of business is Destin Carter. They can. Destin was nominated by her business teacher, Mr. Beveridge, who stated that Destin's involvement in the FBLA chapter has been nothing short of exemplary. She has demonstrated outstanding leadership skills, often taken the initiative to organize events and motivate her peers. Her ability to collaborate effectively with others and her commitment to the organization's goals have significantly contributed to the success of our chapter. Her ability to inspire and uplift others is a rare and valuable trait that makes her an ideal candidate for this award. Destin plans to attend Columbus Technical College to complete the welding program that she started here as a dual enrollment student. Congratulations, Destin. Our Page One nominee in the category of CTAE is Lorelei Brayman. Lorelei was nominated by her JRTC teacher, Lieutenant Colonel Scott, who stated, "What truly sets Lorelei apart is her unwavering commitment to excellence and her ability to inspire those around her. She has consistently demonstrated the qualities of a true leader: integrity, discipline, and strong work ethic. Her contributions have left a lasting impact on the Panther Battalion, her welding program, and the broader school community. In the welding program, Lorelei's creativity and precision have earned her the highest achievement award, a testament to her exceptional skills and dedication. Lorelei plans to attend Columbus Technical College to complete the welding program that she started here as a dual enrollment student. Congratulations, Lorelei. Our Page One nominee in the category of citizenship is Mackenzie Ivory. Page One nominee in the category of drama is Joshua McCain. Joshua was nominated by his one-act play sponsor, Mrs. Jones, who stated that Josh's personable and inviting nature encourages others to work together and do their best, and his caring approach has earned him the respect and admiration of his peers and faculty. Josh strives to improve the program, whether through his contributions to rehearsals, mentoring younger students, or offering constructive feedback that helps elevate the entire production. He has a natural gift for fostering collaboration and makes everyone feel heard and valued in the creative process. Josh plans to attend Columbus Technical College to major in welding and joining technology, which he started here as a dual enrollment student, just like our two previous students. Congratulations, Josh. Our Page One nominee in the category of English is Laura Maynard. Laura was nominated by her AP language teacher, Mrs. Walker, who stated that when offered an opportunity, especially a challenge, Laura is the first to accept. Laura was the heartbeat of safety, trust, vulnerability, and the ignition of passion and inspiration for fellow students, and to me, to continue our journey of becoming self-actualized, responsible citizens of school, community, country, and world. Laura embodies excellence in all aspects of her life, with one example of being recognized as the AP College Board's National, Rural, and Small Town recognition for her GPA and outstanding performance on the AP Language Arts exam. Laura plans to attend the University of Georgia to major in English. Congratulations, Laura. Our Page One nominee in the category of journalism is Eurylis Quinones Amador. Eurylis was nominated by her yearbook sponsor, Ms. Holloman, who stated Eurylis has a natural talent for writing and excels in producing engaging and impactful newspaper articles. Her ability to convey information clearly and compellingly is matched by her keen eye for detail and strong command of language. Whether tackling complex topics or lighter features, she approaches every piece with professionalism and thoughtfulness. What truly sets Eurylis apart is her self-motivation and ability to work independently with minimal supervision. She consistently takes the initiative to improve her work and contributes meaningfully to every project she undertakes. Eurylis is still deciding on which college to attend, but she knows that she will major in graphic design. Congratulations, Eurylis. Our Page One nominee in the category of music is Jaden Stevens. Page One nominee in the category of science is Mwadapari Agbera. Well, I do have to say, even though Mawatapari is not in attendance tonight, that we are so proud to announce that she is our first ever Page One award winner for Chatco in their 50-year history. So we are so proud of her. Congratulations. Page One award nominee in the category of scholarship is Cadence Nix. Page One nominee in the category of social science is Loria Elise Holmes Lorenzo. Loria Elise was nominated by her history teacher, Mr. Colvin, who stated her dedication to her studies and her remarkable ability to grasp complex historical concepts makes her an outstanding student. And I am confident that she will excel in whichever college she is fortunate enough to go to. In addition to her academic prowess, Loria Elise has always demonstrated a genuine desire to help others. She has regularly taken the initiative to assist classmates who are struggling with difficult assignments or projects. Her collaborative spirit and willingness to support her peers speak volumes about her character and leadership potential. Loria Elise plans to attend the University of Connecticut to major in political science. Congratulations, Loria Elise. Our last nominee in the category of world language is Nathaniel Montoya. And he's not here. Congratulations once again to our well-deserving seniors.
We're going to just get everything out the way this evening and move quickly. I'm here to present the students of the month. For 9th grade, we have Benjamin Chavez. So Coach Greer nominated each student tonight, and so this is what Coach Greer had to say. I chose Mr. Chavez as the student of the month due to his consistency in the weight room. Ben doesn't play or talk, he just gets to work. To be the only 9th grader, Ben has showed high levels of discipline and consistency. I am proud of Ben and his results during his first ever weight training class. Next, we have Lawrence Washington. Lawrence is an amazing student and athlete, which is what a student athlete is supposed to be. A role model for the school. He works hard in everything he does. He's very caring, and he has an impact on everyone he meets. For 11th grade, we have Braden Hope. And 12th grade, we have Lydia Fowler. We'll make sure they get their awards.
Staff member.
I don't have. Are we missing it? Staff member. I apologize. I'm stepping in tonight for our principal and assistant principal, Dr. Burt, and assistant principal Gorman, and I don't have the staff member of the month. I apologize.
Fortunately, she is home this evening.
Okay.
She is recuperating, but we will pay tribute to Ms.
Yes.
Ms.
Yes.
Jones.
Give her a shout
who
out on
was
Facebook
our
and on
high school
social
teacher
media.
of the month.
Make sure y'all shout her out on social media. Yeah.
Let's take up a spot.
Do you want to do this now? We're gonna do that? We're gonna leave it here.
And now middle school.
Okay. I'm gonna sit it right here.
Good job.
So I'm Mr. Cox, the middle school assistant principal, and I'm going to announce our teacher of the month and student of the month. First, our teacher of the month was Miss Christy Latelli. Miss Latelli was selected. She serves our exceptional education department. She was selected because of her recent work with her class, and honestly, it's been the work that she's done all year with the class, but recently she has took the initiative to solicit donations from Lowe's and launched a garden for her class to build outside between the middle school and the cafeteria, and which has also zucchini, tomatoes, and flowers. And she has also planned a community-based field trip to our local Gas and Go so her students can get hands-on activities and life skills so that they can become successful employees or employers in the future. And she has done a great job at ensuring success for her students. Ms. Latelli, thank you. Come back. Yeah, I'll hold yours. But you gotta help me hand out the other ones. Yeah, that's what I was told, so that's what you're gonna do. Our 6th grade student of the month is Cameron Mercer. Seventh grade is Mackenzie Rivera. Mackenzie's teacher said that Mackenzie is a bright light that uplifts the class at all times with her great attitude and friendly demeanor. Mackenzie works hard to keep her grades up and always inquires about what she can do to improve. She participates in class and is very attentive to her lessons. Mackenzie is also a good friend to others and helps her teachers out. And our 8th grade student of the month is Connor Camp.
Good evening. I'm Ms. Hurd, principal of the elementary school, and it gives me great pleasure to present our employee and students of the month. And I will begin with our employee of the month, Ms. Renee Roberts. And I have lots to say about Ms. Roberts. She is in our early intervention department at the elementary school, and all I can say is what a difference a year makes, and I promise not to make you cry. But last year at this time, she was at home fighting cancer, and to come back and have such an amazing year, she deserves a round of applause. Ms. Roberts has been just an essential part of our early intervention staff, jumps in wherever needed. You would not know all that she had been through last year with the amazing job that she's done with our students. She is a team player, helps out wherever needed, and all with a positive attitude. So we are so very thankful to have you as a part of our staff. Congratulations. Thank you. And if you could hand and help out with the minutes. That is loud. Alrighty, I'm gonna give it on to you. All right, and now for our students of the month, and Ms. Roberts is going to help me present them with their awards. For our youngest pre-K student of the month, Nathaniel Hand. Is Nathaniel with us tonight? And Nathaniel is not with us tonight. Okay, I'll get him when he gets here. For kindergarten, Faye Porter. First grade, Maddox Mathis. Okay, there you go. All right. Maddox teacher, Ms. Curry, has this to share. Maddox has shown significant growth and effort in both reading, math, and writing. He has grown to be an amazing writer and puts in extra time to make sure his work is neat and correct. He has put in extra effort both at school and at home to improve his reading comprehension and vocabulary. He works so very hard every day to become the best student that he can be and help others along the way. Congratulations, Maddox. Our second grade student of the month, Navia Shaner. Yay. And Navia's teacher has this to share. Navia has made tremendous growth these last few months of the school year. She works so very hard academically and always puts forth her best effort. She is a good friend to her peers and always willing to help others. She is kind-hearted, respectful, and everyone loves her. Congratulations, Navia. Our third grade student of the month is Riley Perry. Congratulations. And Riley's third grade teachers have this to share. Riley has been putting forth a tremendous effort the last few months of this year. She participates more and is more vocal than ever before. She has definitely come out of her shell. She is also able to effectively communicate when she does not understand and always puts forth her best effort. Congratulations, Riley.
Good job, Riley.
And our fourth grade student of the month is Sincere Robinson. Congratulations, sweetie. And Sincere's teachers have this to share. Sincere has shown so much growth in his academics. He participates in all his class discussions and is willing to lend a helping hand when his peers may need some guidance. He comes to school every day, ready to learn, and always puts forth 100% effort. Congratulations, Sincere.
Good job, Sincere.
And our fifth grade student of the month is Sadie Ruland. Thank you. Congratulations to our employee and students of the month. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, normally we would take a little break for you to take pictures, but if you guys want to hold on for just a minute, we're going to skip ahead to do personnel. Go ahead.
We will take our break after personnel, but I would like to ask the board to please take a moment and review the personnel list as presented. This includes resignations, separations, and employment. And I would like to recommend the slate of employees as presented.
I was gonna say, make a motion, Shanae. Second? Shirley, all in favor?
Before we take our break, I'd like to ask Ms. Rembert, we are going to formally welcome our new assistant principal to Chattahoochee County High School.
Okay, I get the esteemed pleasure of this exciting news to welcome Dr. Kizzy Clayton to Chattahoochee County High School as our new assistant principal. Dr. Clayton brings with her an incredible 23 years of experience from Sumter County Schools, where she has served in a variety of impactful roles, including teacher, team leader, academic coach, coordinator for after-school and summer programs. Most recently, she served as math and science academic coach, always striving to help students reach their full potential and become college and career ready. Dr. Clayton is deeply passionate about student achievement, meaningful collaboration, and creating a learning environment where all students can thrive. Just this past week, she earned her doctorate in educational leadership from Liberty University. That speaks to her accomplishments and her dedication. She is also a proud wife, a mother of 2, and soon to be a grandmother of twin grandbabies. We are honored to have her join the Panther family, and we look forward to working with her leadership, her warmth, and enthusiasm that she brings to our school and community. Please join me, everyone, in welcoming Dr. Kizzy Clayton. This is just a small token to say welcome to the Chatco Panther family.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Welcome.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
I just want to say I'm still a Panther, and I am really, really elated to be joining your family, and I am looking forward to a wonderful school year. Thank you.
We are going going to take a 5-minute break so that any of our award winners can have photos. And then also, if you'd like to take a moment to meet Dr. Clayton, feel free to. The next action item is recommending approval to submit the exemplary Board of Education application for GSBA.
Okay, can I get a motion? Shirley? Tatiana? All right, all in favor? All right.
Next on the list is recommendation to approve the salary sheets and local supplements. All of that remains the same as the FY25 school year and from what we presented to you in our work session. Do understand that there was an increase in our system costs for benefits, teacher retirement, and health insurance. But the salary sheets and supplements recommend approval for FY26.
Okay, can I get a motion? Tatiana, second. Shanae, all in favor? All right.
Next is a recommend approval of the school food rates. Remember, K-5 is full no cost for breakfast and lunch. Middle school and high school is no cost breakfast. Students who are eligible for reduced cost or free, that would remain. But we are, for 6-12, recommending an increase of 25 cents for the meal. That would get it to $3 for student meals.
So, all right, can I get a motion? Tatiana, second. Shirley? Yes. All in favor?
And then lastly is recommendation of the FY26 daycare rates. We have been operating at a deficit in daycare. We are looking at staffing on that, but we are making a recommendation to approve daycare rates at the same cost as the previous year.
Okay. Can we get a motion for that? Shanae?
I'll second.
Tatiana, all in favor? All right.
Moving forward is we have one additional certified teacher recommendation who was not on our original list. And that is just to recommend approval for her renewal for a contract.
Okay, can I get a motion? My motion. Shirley, Shanae, all in favor? Okay.
Moving forward is vendor renewals. And we started doing this about 2 years ago just to make sure that we had our processes so that we were ensuring the people that we called for services were not only board approved, but we had already went through their vendor packets for insurance and such. So first is vendor renewal based on annual cost of what was agreed upon in their RFP and RFQ that was approved when they were originally hired, but that is our vendor renewals based on cost. And you see the list in front of you. And if you want us to open it up, we can.
All right, anybody have any questions about it? No, it's the same cost as last year. Yeah, same cost
Yep.
as last year, all right. Motion to approve?
I'll motion.
Second? Shirley, all in favor?
The next list is just a list of vendor renewals, and that is the people that we call if there's an issue. So you'll see the list that we try to choose from based on those who have met our vendor packets with insurance and bonded. And we get information from our department leads, our facilities, to ensure that that work has been done well.
Okay.
This includes stuff like the legal organ where we notify our residents
Yeah,
of,
I see.
yep.
Ice machine. and
Ice
all
machine,
that.
yep.
Okay. All right, motion to approve? I make motion. Okay, Shirley and Shanae, all in favor? All right.
The last one is student services vendors, and this is for those hard-to-fill areas, maybe a vision specialist, interpreter. So if there is a time that comes that we have to call someone in for some specialized support, occupational therapies. So those are through third-party contracts, and so that is what they require us to pay them, the company who comes in and does the work. Same as last year.
Same as last year. All right, can I get a motion to approve?
I'll motion.
Tatiana, second. Janae, all in favor? Okay.
And next, and Lori is here if you do want to ask any additional questions, but as you agreed upon to have an opportunity for all of our employees to have optional retirement, we connected with Corebridge so that they could do a 403B, and it's optional for our employees, and then we would match at the end of the year. And we are recommending approval at a 1% match this year. And again, the purpose of that is, we know we're starting low, but the goal is to build it out, get it sustainable, see where we are in the budget, and then as the future goes, hopefully get to the point where we can increase it. I mean, the goal would be to increase it up to 3% when, but that, we want to be sustainable if nothing else. So starting with a 1% match this year for all the employees who participate.
Any questions?
Nothing, she explained it at the.
She, yep, at our budget workshop.
So we had that down. All right, motion to approve? Shirley?
Kenyon and Shirley.
However.
And Ms. Stafford has said this has been a very enjoyable process, working through this and adding it as a benefit to our employees. But we do hope that it is not only a retention option, but it can help recruit those who are really trying to plan for their future. And the last one is to approve a resolution to transfer general operating fund cash into our local capital outlay funds, and that would go into our LGIP account where we earn interest.
I'll motion that.
All right, I didn't even have to ask.
I second that one.
Shirley, all in favor, yes. All right, we have no public participation unless one of you ladies want to speak. No. All right, Shirley.
I'll motion to
All right, second, Tatiana. All in favor.
So we are gonna go on the vote. So you go ahead and let them know.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got myself a note, and I'll do that tonight. I'll go ahead and RSVP.
What are we RSVPing for? Did we decide?
She said vote.